All right, now we're doing 7Q balanced numbers, special number series number 1. This is by Mr. Zizo Scream, and 91% of people like it. Balanced number is a number where the sum of the digits to the left of the middle and the sum of the digits to the right of the middle are equal. If the number has an odd number of links, then there's only one middle digit, and if there's two, then and then if it's even, there's two middle digits. The middle digits should not be considered when we're doing this, and then given a number, we're going to find if it's balanced or not. All right. So 7 returns balanced. This returns not balanced because this and this don't equal each other. This one balanced, not balanced. Anyway, regardless of anything, let's get to it. So we're going to keep it in regular syntax, and down here we're going to get rid of all these tests except for this one, because this one's the best one for testing. The rest of them are just, I don't know, they're not as good. So we're going to get rid of all those tests, and we're just going to have this test right here. So to start off with, we're going to declare some variables. First one we're going to declare is we're going to turn this number into a string so we can actually compare stuff. So we're going to use the string constructor. If you don't know about that, the string constructor is used to create a new string object. When called instead as a function, it performs type conversion to a primitive string, which is usually more useful. And that's exactly what we're going to use it for, type conversion. So we're going to say let string equal string number. And then we're also going to let result equal 0, right? So now we're going to do a for loop, for, and then we're going to say let I equal 0. Now while I is less than string dot length, we're going to do I plus plus. But we can't actually do it like this because we don't want to go all the way to the end. Like on this one, we want it stopping right here so the 3 and the 9 don't get touched. So for that, we're going to have to divide string.length divided by 2. This number's 8 right here, so divided by 2 would be 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 would put us here. So we need to put it right there. So we're going to say divided by 2 minus 1. And that'll make it 1, 2, 3, and it won't touch 4. Right, 0, 1, 2, and it won't touch 3 right here, which is 8 minus 1. 4 minus 1, I should say. All right, hopefully that makes sense. So now we're going to say result plus equals, and now we're going to add up everything on this side to start off with. So we're just going to say string at I, all right? So this will be added to this, but at the same time they're strings, so if we string them up, it'll be 562. So we've got to make this into a number using the number constructor, which creates number object. And just like the other one, when called instead as a function, it performs type conversion to a primitive number, which is usually more useful. So we're going to say, wrap this up in parentheses, then we're going to say number, like that, and now that's going to be a number. So naturally, if these are balanced, this is going to equal this will equal this, right? So let's just subtract this from this, and hopefully it'll equal 0, right? So that being said, let's say minus, let's do another number constructor, and this time we're going to say string at I dot, string at string dot length minus 1, of course, and then so we can iterate through, there we go. And so we can iterate through, because here's minus 1, so let's say minus I. So I0, I1, I2, and it won't touch this one because it won't touch this one, right? And that's just how logic works. So let's do a console.log and check out result, just so we can see it with our own eyes. So 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, and then 6 minus 1 is 5, plus the 1 from before is 6, and then 0 is going to be 2, minus 8, which is negative 6. So 6 plus negative 6, boom. That's it. Now we got this done. Let's just say return. And now we're going to have to use a conditional or a ternary operator. And the ternary operator is the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands, a condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy, followed by a colon, and finally the expression to execute if the condition is falsy. And this operator is frequently used as an alternative to if-else statements. So we're going to do the if-else on this one by saying if result equals 0, we're going to say balanced. And if not, we're going to say not balanced. All right? And now let's test it out again. And there we go. Attempt it and submit it. All right? And you look at this, they're pretty much doing string.length and reducing the sum and doing something. If this equals this with a slice. Cool. Anyway, let's go to mine. Just me. Best practice. Very much like it. And we'll see you next time.